It's honestly been really beautiful to see what a space like this in the middle of a neighborhood can add.
The grocery store isn't the only place where you can go to get food, or a large industrial farm isn't the only place where you can go to get produce. You can grow it yourself, you can forage for it.
My name's Naeem Edwards. Can you raise your hand if this is your first time here? DPFLY stands for Detroit Partnership for Food Learning and Innovation. Hopefully all of you will leave this space having planted at least one tree. Today we are planting close to 230 fruit and nut crops in order to increase food diversity and make the community more aware of the abundance of food that can be grown right here in Southeast Michigan.
There's such a special feeling, old, young, first time, maybe it's your 1,000th tree that you're putting in the ground, but there's such an amazing feeling this time of year where you're like, I am putting in something that is living and breathing and impacting its environment.
As an urban farmer and a community member and someone who takes a lot of pride and not only being here on the ground, but also taking this information back to stakeholders to influence policy and legislative change. It's really nice to see a lot of the people that I'm meeting with over Zoom in person.
And with every year, we get more yields. So MSU, Michigan State Extension, and the DPFLY essentially have a mission of improving the well-being and livelihoods of Michigan residents. And this is just like a multifaceted kind of toolbox for using natural resources, fruits and nuts, a learning facility to facilitate people having better lives. We donate a portion of what we grow to a food pantry. The rest goes into our programs, and then when we have volunteers or local neighbors who want food, they can come and harvest some portion of that as well. So we want to essentially build a population, a local population of people who both know how to care for the plants and know what to do with these fruits as they become more abundant.
You know, we're a place where we encourage and are building on and love when community interacts with us, right? This space should not only be about growing and learning, but yeah, also appreciating and cooking and eating. The big thing that we love to highlight is the pizza nights. People come and ask questions, and they, make beautiful pizzas, make less beautiful pizzas, but the joy that somebody gets out of that simple process. And now we're getting to that time of year where somebody could actually go and forage, get tomatoes, process them on spot, pick your own basil, pick your own toppings for the pizza. So it all culminates onto your plate.
People don't know where their food comes from. Most people could not tell you what an apple tree looks like, what a tomato plant looks like, and our site is a space to interact with those plants directly and then be able to harvest directly from those plants. There's no reason food shouldn't be more accessible, more affordable. A lot of what we eat, we could access for free if it just grew on our streets and our neighborhoods and our front yards and backyards. So we want to normalize the reality that food is a commodity on one hand, but it's also just a natural resource like air, like water.
I think it's created this little oasis, not only for the biodiversity of pollinators and insects and botany, but also people.